Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be showing a Christmas themed capsule wardrobe that I made for the holiday season. And this wardrobe is partially based off of an outfit that I wore last year for a special occasion. But one of the JSKs, the Moitié frame JSK, is new to my wardrobe. So I decided to combine this dress with Dim Light from Metamorphose to create a very holy wardrobe. So for the main pieces, Dim Light is a medium length JSK, so it is longer, and the material is a really good thick material, so it's kind of perfect for the cold weather. And the Moitié frame JSK is just a pretty basic off-white and silver JSK with some really nice details here of crosses and cherubim and instruments. Candles, very similar to the themes with Dim Light, where you kind of have these candles and some cross imagery and flowers. Both of these dresses remind me a lot of Christmas, and also blue is a liturgical color in our tradition at my Lutheran church, so this wardrobe kind of plays nicely into that. Now, one of the main features of this wardrobe is that I included this winter coat as a main part of the wardrobe. So here we have a Metamorphose Crown Label cream-colored long coat. This is a wool polyester blend. It's pretty thick. This is the thickest winter coat I own. You can kind of see there on the inside of the cuffs what that thickness is like. I did wear this for a really freezing cold event last year with the Dim Light JSK, and it worked pretty well. There's a removable belt here. I included navy blue gloves. Depending on what you're doing outside, you may need thicker gloves than that, but typically when you're wearing Lolita, you're not doing like heavy yard work or anything. And the inside of this coat has this nice lining, nice thick material. Very full A-line like skirt part of the coat, and the collar is really nice and detailed with some ladder lace. And then I included these big furry earmuffs from Forever 21. They definitely keep you very warm, so that's much appreciated in the cold. And for my bag, I chose this Innocent World bag that matches the coat and generally just pretty much goes with anything. And the ribbon detailing on that is almost reminiscent of a present, so extra appropriate for Christmas. So moving on to the tops, of course, the essential part of any capsule wardrobe. So kind of like the basic base top of this wardrobe is this turtleneck from To Alice, a Taobao brand. This is a very thick, warm turtleneck, and the sleeves and the collar have ruffle detailing so that it actually looks Lolita when you wear it. It goes very well with either JSK, and I wear this turtleneck a lot in the winter. It kind of eliminates the need for a scarf when it's very cold, so definitely something to keep in mind when deciding your layers. If you live somewhere warm, definitely do not include a top like this, but any basic kind of off-white top would work as a replacement, probably a cut sew because you do want something more casual to get you through the season. And then for my fancy top, I included this blouse from Anna House, and this is a princess sleeve blouse, and the light blue color goes really well with the Dim Light JSK. Let me just pan back to that. You can see that it does have these blue details that are the same shade as the blouse. I just love the way that color blue blouse looks together with this dress. And I also think it would be interesting to pair that with the Moitié JSK and some other light blue accessories to see how that goes. And there's also a cross brooch, this is removable, with this JSK that also matches that blouse. So just another thing to tie that color together. Now, one thing I wanted to show, the sleeves on this blouse are like really decadent. So here you get like a triple layer of ruffles. They're nice and long, and the way they drape is pretty nice when worn. So definitely recommend for any fancy occasion. I'm not sure that this blue color is still in stock from Anna House, but there may be similar finds on Taobao. And the neckline of this is not super warm. I mean, this is chiffon, so definitely for special occasions and not your everyday traipsing around in the snow. And then it's kind of like the quote unquote like regular blouse to go with this wardrobe. I chose this bird embroidery blouse from Little Dipper on Taobao, and this is in navy blue. The shade matches pretty well with dim light, and kind of similar to the light blue blouse, it would be really fun to pair it with the Moitié frame JSK and other navy accessories to enjoy that combination. So lots of ruffles and details there. Very standard, definitely Lolita blouse. Now the footwear here is also very winter focused. So I chose these navy boots as kind of like the basic footwear for this wardrobe. The silver bodyline shoes would be kind of the special occasion shoes for this wardrobe. And both dim light and the frame JSK do have silver details. They're obviously very clear on the frame JSK, but on dim light, the rickrack lace here is silver, and that's also on the collar as well. So clearly they are looking for you to incorporate some type of silver tone with that dress. And these bows here do come off, so if these are feeling a little bit too sweet, which I think they would for this wardrobe, I would probably remove those bows on the strap, and the shoes can also be worn just without the strap at all. Now, these shoes are great and all, but these boots, for example, are high-heeled, and they're not going to be the greatest in heavy snow and ice. And ironically, we're having an ice storm right now as I film this, so I included my kind of heavy-duty Lolita winter boots. They don't have any bows or anything, so they're not like super, super Lolita, but these have real thick soles, and there's a lot of traction on them, and they're waterproof. I've gone traipsing out in snow of like 6 inches plus in these, like literally in the snow, and they kept my feet warm and they kept my feet dry. So those are kind of my boots for the more extreme weather. I also wore those once to a winter convention all day, and they were perfectly fine and comfortable. And I got a lot of compliments on them, and unlike the cosplayers, I wasn't slipping around in the ice so much. So very nice to have for this wardrobe. As for the leg wear, the off-white tights here are fleece lined. And of course you want very warm tights for this wardrobe. So those could not only be your basic leg wear, but also I would wear those underneath the OTKs that I included. I own those the exact same thing, like 3 different copies of the same thing. They're from Target, and I wear them several days a week in the winter underneath other leg wear. Now the socks I included, these are all over the knee socks. So the Innocent World ones kind of cover the light blues and a little bit of the navy blue there in the flower that goes with this wardrobe. And these ones from Innocent World also work with the same color scheme, you're just not getting any of the off-white. And then if you just want the off-white and navy, these ones from Alice and the Pirates with this ribbon lace-up detail get the job done nicely. So I've always kind of focused on blues for Christmassy type stuff, which is why, especially with the socks, I think what I have here is pretty cohesive. The headwear. Now this is a fun part because I included this piece from Sweet Mildred, and this actually was custom made for this dress. So it includes all of the colors that you need. It has off-white, it has silver, it has the blue, it has the navy, it has a navy veil with off-white lace, off-white headband with lace. So clearly this is just absolutely perfect for this wardrobe. And this would be what you wear for maybe a Christmas party, any special event at church, New Year's party, ILD, whatever. And for the more basic headwear, I included these two bows from Cutie Creator. And those have both a pin back and a clip back, so they could also be attached to that blue princess sleeve blouse. The blue is a pretty good match. To kind of make the neckline of that look a little fancy, you can see that it's a little bare there by that button. But of course they can also be worn in the hair. And also from Cutie Creator, one of these basic like replacement for a rectangle headband type actual headbands. I really like to wear those like all the time. And also from Cutie Creator, can you tell that's like my favorite headwear brand? A off-white bow, and then some small bows to complement that or to just do a simple hairstyle. So lots of bows there that you can mix and match together. And the jewelry. For the jewelry, I made sure to incorporate all the color schemes we have here. In the lighting, it's a little hard to tell that these are light blue beads, and like these earrings from Kate Spade are also a icy blue shade. This choker necklace from Cutie Creator only really goes with the blue princess sleeve top, but that's kind of like your fancy choice there. And then I have a homemade necklace with navy blue and off-white beads and crosses, and a traditional cross necklace. And I did make sure to go with only silver tones for the jewelry here. Lots of homemade bracelets with silvers and blues and off-whites to make sure that you have plenty of wrist wear. And then a pair of homemade earrings, Kate Spade earrings, cross earrings from Claire's, rose earrings from Lolita Collective. So a nice selection of jewelry that definitely goes with everything in this wardrobe. So this is the base wardrobe. You could definitely get like a week's worth out of Christmas outfits with this wardrobe. And of course I made it look ugly by moving those things, but oh well, I guess. But it's very important to remember that if you want these outfits to stay at a nice Lolita level, that you do need some good matching winter accessories, or else you're just going to freeze and be miserable and think, I don't even want to wear Lolita this season. So I did include some extras with this wardrobe, like I always do. I included this long length black petticoat from the Black Ribbon. I showed this in a previous video, but basically when you have the medium length dresses from Metamorphose or Innocent World or whatever brands make those, you will need to include a longer petticoat to create that silhouette. And this is a nylon petticoat that feels good in the cold. I included a pair of off-white long bloomers from Me Likes Tea. They definitely go a long way when keeping your legs warm. And the long length will not be noticed under the medium length JSK. And at my height, they're actually not noticed under regular JSKs either. And then I included a couple things to make the Lolita lifestyle feel a little more cozy in the winter. I think it's nice to have a pair of good house slippers. Not only can it be cold in the winter, but they also protect your OTK socks from any dirt that may be around the house. Even if you keep your floors really, really clean, you can still get some dirt on the bottom of your socks. I find that Laura Ashley makes a lot of designs that are pretty cute for Lolita. And nobody may ever even see these, but you will, and they make you feel good. And of course, in the winter time, when temperatures are cold, noses can run. So I included this cute handkerchief that kind of matches the wardrobe. I like to carry one of these around in my purses for any sudden runs of the nose. And with that cold air, there's also a big possibility of lips being chapped. So I included this Baby Lips Dr. Rescue lip balm. It is tinted with a pretty natural tint. But then I also included this lipstick, and this is Pangy number 61436. And it's kind of hard for me to open this with one hand. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah. This looks orange on the inside, but it actually comes out as like a really natural looking red. So I would say that would be the lip color for dressing up rather than the baby lips. And that's kind of a higher quality than most of the lipsticks I have, but I got that as a gift. And I also got this as a gift. And I really like this Too Faced Anniversary palette for the blue colors and also that silver over there. I got this for my birthday last year, and I really enjoyed wearing those colors with some of that blue Christmassy stuff. And I think people tend to buy me makeup as gifts because they think I don't wear enough makeup and think maybe if they buy me nice makeup, I'll wear more. I don't know. But I also included this navy blue eyeliner from Maybelline just to add that extra pop to your eyes when wearing those navy blue shades. And if you're so inclined, a silver wig like this from Dreamholic might be a fun choice, especially with the Moitié framed JSK. So that concludes my Christmas capsule wardrobe. I'm really looking forward to wearing some of these warm, kind of holy cross themed pieces for the Christmas season. And I hope you enjoyed this video.